Hello, I'm Steve Waltz, and I'm excited to tell you about some of the great things going on in the Prince William County Public Schools to support military families and the people who support them. Our Office of Student Services is now piloting and growing a new program to serve students and families connected with the military. We are doing it with the help of a Department of Defense Education Activity Grant. Efforts will start at schools with the highest population of students whose families serve our nation. We will be building on lessons and programs that already help students develop social and emotional skills to ease their transition into one of our schools, or if they have to leave us. We will expand efforts to establish relationships with military families to support student achievement.
Hello, I'm Betty Covington, Prince William County School Board Representative for the Potomac School District. The Prince William County Schools Division has a long history of support for military-connected students. Our proximity to the nation's capital and several nearby military bases has inspired our school division to develop and encourage support for military families and students. These families and their students have a unique set of challenges: frequent moves, parental deployment taking them away from their family for long periods of time, and change in schools, curriculum, and related social groups. It's hard. It's hard for the adults, but especially challenging for our students. The Department of Defense Education Activity Grant awarded to Prince William County Schools allows us to develop some new resources for schools through this pilot program, which we plan to grow division-wide. Our division supports the military-connected families at all of our schools. When I was a principal at 2 Eastern elementary schools, I hired many military spouses. They brought a wide range of experiences and cultures to the schools. The military families are a big asset to our communities and our schools.
I'm here at Ronald Wilson Reagan Middle School, where right behind me the school is hosting a very special breakfast honoring military parents and their children. Back here at Reagan, as I mentioned, military parents are joining their middle schoolers for a special breakfast event. April is the month of the military child, and May is Military Appreciation Month. All across the school division, there are activities and observances being held in honor of the men and women who serve, as well as the children of these military families. At many schools like Samuel L. Gravely Elementary, students and staff all wore purple as a visible way to show support and thank military youth for their strength and sacrifices. Purple Up for military kids is now celebrated annually. As the daughter of a veteran and the wife of a veteran as well, it makes me very proud to see what Prince William County schools are doing to recognize and help military-connected families in our county. They face many challenges when transitioning from one school to another, as they so often have to do. Thanks to a grant from the Department of Defense Education Activity, we are working to ease these transitions and address their specific social and emotional needs. Examples include meet and greet events for our military families, military friendship groups at schools, and parent workshops. While only a few elementary schools right now, our hope is additional grant funding to expand the program to serve grades kindergarten through 12 and help even more military.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I had the pleasure of attending the Military Student and Parent Appreciation Breakfast at Ronald Reagan Middle School, and there were a great number of students there and a number of parents. I was able to address the group as the breakfast got started, and I was talking to students and telling them they were heroes. And I asked them, I said, okay, I want to ask you a question. How many times have you all moved? And I said, okay, let's start with one. How many of you have moved one time? Of course, every hand went up. How many of you have moved 2 times in the hands, and 3, 4, 5, 6? We got to 9 times. There were 2 students in this group of middle schoolers, age 11 to 13, who have moved 9 times. 11 to 13-year-olds who have moved 9 times. And it was something that was eye-opening to the staff members that were in the room, and it was very eye-opening, I think, to the kids themselves, too. And I told them, I said, you're not going to realize this right now, but I said, what you're learning with adjusting to new locations and making new friends. I said, these are life skills you're going to take with you the rest of your life. And again, I told them that they were heroes. I want to thank Dr. Stevenson and the staff of Ronald Reagan Middle School for the way they embrace our students and military personnel. And they have a bulletin board that stays up year-round, and they have this breakfast every year. They have support groups that are ongoing. In Prince William County Schools, we do have a grant program from the federal government, and we have that in place in many of our schools. But Ronald Reagan doesn't have the grant, but they've embraced this as a part of our culture. And I just want to, any of our schools that are doing this without the grant, that are recognizing our military students and working with them, helping them adjust, I just want to tell you I really appreciate it, and I thank you, because these students really do go through a lot. And in our community in general, we have so many students who are moving on a regular basis, whether it's just the transient nature of our community, government employees, or military. We do have a lot of change, and it is hard on the students. So thank you again to Dr. Stevenson and staff. That was a fabulous breakfast.
We seek to help students reach their academic, personal, and career goals. We are also developing a new website and video materials to share powerful stories and insights from students, parents, and administrators. Thanks to the new activity grant, we are planning professional development to help our employees better serve these important members of our community. On behalf of our school board, leadership team, staff, and students of Prince William County Public Schools, thank you for your family's service and sacrifice. We are glad you are here with us.